Okay, this is the Kayla's classes case, and this was one of the more intricate cases that we've worked on so far. So if we look at Kayla's classes, we have the idea of she wants to have a business where she's doing computer training. Now, the decisions are either she's going to rent a completely fitted out classroom where she only pays one fee and she has access to their space, or she's going to rent some office space and basically equip her own classroom. The second decision she has to make is whether she's going to specialize in corporate clients where she charges one rate for a room full of people and she gets them all at once, or is she going to teach individual clients? And the third decision she's going to make is whether she goes part-time or full-time. Now, there's been some confusion about the issue of her pay. And what the talk was about here was the fact that she made 40,000 a year, and she wants. It's just to give you some flavor, some background information on why she wants to make at least 3,500 a month to go full time. She wants to make more in the new business than she was making at her old job, or she doesn't want to take the risk. So let's take a look at the model. All of this is information from the case. Her classroom is seating 20 people. Um, the cost to rent the now classroom, that's the all-inclusive one, is $2,000 a day. To rent her own space is $2,500 a month. It costs her $100 per computer per month to rent the computers. If she's doing her own space, it costs her $450 a month for the internet access, again for her own space. It costs her $250 a month for phone service for her own space, and she would have to pay a salary of $2,500 a month to a receptionist for her space. For individuals, she's going to charge $250 per person per day, but for corporate gigs, she's going to charge $3,250 per day for the entire space, no matter how many people they bring in. And finally, there was the idea of marketing. It said that it was going to cost her $500 to get each corporate gig per day. So basically, that's taking people to lunch, showing up and giving them proposals, and all of that kind of foolishness. That added together, she has found that it costs her an average of $500 between. She has to do $500 worth of marketing in order to get one booked day. And the other option would be marketing to individuals. In this case, she's mostly putting ads in newspapers and things of that nature. And she's found that on average, if you take the amount of ads that she puts out there and divides it by 50, that's the number of people that she'll be able to book into days of classes. And her goal, as we said, was $3,500 a month. Now, part-time was 8 days a month. That's Saturday and Sunday, assuming a 4-week month. And full-time would be 20 days a month, 5 days a week. And so in order to build this, revenue, as you know, is generally your quantity times your price. So here, her quantity is the number of seats per day she's charging, and her price is the cost per seat. But she's got two different options. In one option, she's charging for the whole room, and the other option, she's paying by the seat. So our equation is a big if statement, and we're saying if they're going for corporate, then it's just the total number of days times the corporate price per day. If instead she's going for individuals because she's not going for corporate, then it is the number of total days times the number of seats in her lab times the individual price. So either way, she gets to her revenue, which with the current choices here is $26,000. Now, of course, this model doesn't account for the fact that maybe she's not filling up all the seats if she's marketing to individuals, but again, a model is just a simplified version of reality. Now, we have the comp now decision. So if she is choosing to rent her classroom, then she's paying the comp now rate times the number of days because that's a day rate. Else she pays 0 to comp now for $16,000 under this current setup. Otherwise, if instead she's choosing to equip her own office, then she's renting space for the month. She is renting computers per month, which is the computer rent per month per seat times the number of seats. She has internet access, and that's a simple rate. Phone service is also a simple rate, and receptionist is a simple rate. And finally, she has the idea of marketing. So if she's dealing with corporate clients, then she has she has is the corporate marketing rate times the number of days. So it's 500 times 8. If instead she is marketing primarily to individuals, then she has the individual marketing rate times the number of seats times the number of days. So here it gives us $4,000, so her total expenses are $20,000, and her gross profit is $6,000 per month. But of course, like in any model, you can just go through and you can change the decisions and see how that would change the outcome. And as you can see, that if she chooses to go full-time, I believe with corporate clients, and she equips her own office, she can make as much as $47,300 per month. This ends Kayla's class.